Today, I woke up with only one question on my mind. Where do babies come from? I mean, what is the best character in every Star Wars movie? It took a little bit, but I finally think I have my answer. From The Phantom Menace all the way to The Rise of Skywalker, these are the best characters in every Star Wars movie. We're going in chronological order, so that means The Phantom Menace is up first. There were two that were quite obviously the best, but I have to give it to Qui-Gon Jinn. Not only was he my favorite character in this movie, but he's one of the best Jedi overall. He is so wise and perceptive, even wiser than Yoda sometimes. He's the only reason that Anakin even got trained in the first place, and if he never died, who knows, maybe the Jedi would still be alive. Darth Maul is a close second. He's just only in like 9 minutes of this movie. Qui-Gon Jinn is definitely my favorite here. Next up is Attack of the Clones, and I cannot tell you how hard it was to choose a character. I really dislike this movie. It just tickled me in the wrong spot, I guess. I would pick Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I like him better in a different movie, so for this, I'm gonna have to pick Count Dooku. He is an interesting character, but the main reason I picked him is just because I love Christopher Lee. Now we've made it to Revenge of the Sith, and again, this was just down to 2 people, and it is... Just kidding, it's Anakin Skywalker. In my personal opinion, I don't think Revenge of the Sith is that good, but this ending, I cannot lie, it always gets me. His turn to the dark side is so crazy to watch, and Hayden Christensen is doing a spectacular job. He definitely steals the show with this one. Now here we are at the good stuff, the original trilogy. Star Wars A New Hope. This was only down to like 3 characters, but I have to give it to... Yep. Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is my favorite Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've always seen this version of Obi-Wan as like an old badass wizard man. And he's such a chill and nice guy. I just want to sit around and drink tea with him, honestly. I could hang out with you all day, Obi-Wan. I will drink your milk. Drink your blue milk. Drink blue milk with you. Obi-Wan is the best character in this movie. Next up is The Empire Strikes Back, and I'm just gonna jump into it. My favorite character here, and my favorite character in Star Wars overall, is Yoda. There is so much I can say about him. His design is perfect, his voice is perfect. Heck, he may be my favorite movie character of all time. I love that this small, goofy little man turns out to be one of the most powerful Jedi to ever live. He is truly the perfect mentor. And we can't forget about that amazing line, "Do or do not, there is no try." This guy is legendary. I could say more, but Yoda is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. Now we're here at Return of the Jedi, and I feel like this one's a no-brainer. How do you not give it to Darth Vader? No, I'm not counting this as Anakin. Who we thought was the main bad guy of the series has turned out to be so much more. His turn back to the light is truly remarkable to see, as he defeats the real villain and saves the entire galaxy until he just magically returns. And that's why Darth Vader is my favorite in this movie. Here we go, my least favorite part about this video. The sequel trilogy. Let's just get it over with. Finn is the best character in The Force Awakens. His character arc in this movie is surprisingly really good. He starts out just running away from the First Order and betraying them, but then at the end he learns to fight for what's important, and it's honestly quite solid. Oh, I can't wait for this part to be over. Okay, next. Now we're here at The Last Jedi, everyone's least favorite Star Wars movie, and I would agree, it is really bad. But come on, Kylo Ren is really good. The whole movie, he's been tugged back and forth from the dark side to the light side, and when we think he's finally turned to the light side, we see that he still doesn't really know what to do with himself. This is definitely the best character in the entire sequel trilogy, but anyway, let's get to the final movie. It took me a long time to decide the best character in this movie, but it was more simple than I thought. C-3PO is the best character in this movie. He's weirdly really funny in this one. Like, way more funny in any other movie he's in.
Indeed, this festival is known for both its colorful kites and its delectable sweets.
Every time he's in the scene, I forget that I'm watching literal garbage. C-3PO is such a delight in this movie. I could watch him all day. We did it. That is the best character in every Star Wars movie. I hope you enjoyed. We'll drink all the milk. You'll drink my milk. No, you'll drink...